Yo guys, what's up? A couple of days ago I uploaded a video in which I was talking briefly about the Liquidators event. This video is going to focus more on the event and I will give my honest thoughts on it and try to explain why I think we got robbed and how other games just do it better than Battlefield 2042. Alright, let's do this. First of all, I enjoyed playing Tactical Conquest quite a bit. It felt pretty refreshing to play on smaller versions of a handful of maps without being hunted down by choppers or other vehicles. So that's probably a W after all. The mode itself wasn't perfect and I think the reason for that is that 8 vs 8 felt like there were not enough players on the map and 16 vs 16 felt like there were too many players on the map. But this heavily depended on which map you were on and how strong your own or the enemy team was. Certain maps were just pretty bad because the layout was not good and it was somewhat easy to trap a team in their spawn, especially during the 16 vs 16 matches. The maps that had this issue were Renewal and Erika Harbor. The reason why the other maps didn't have that issue was because the layout didn't suck and they were more shaped like a triangle, which made moving around the map safer and easier, but still offered close to mid-range combat in open areas of those maps. Stranded on the other hand was one of the more linear maps, but somehow the matches were less spawn trappy than on Erika Harbor and Renewal. I think that is because you had essentially 3 lanes on the ground floor and the whole upper deck of the ship to go for flanks and fast A or C captures when everyone was busy fighting on B or in the tight corridors. Something I liked a lot was the fact that each squad could only have the same specialist once, which helped with the gameplay flow and was clearly an experiment for the upcoming class system overhaul that should arrive in Season 3 of Battlefield 2042. I think that a good middle ground would have been 12 vs 12 matches for the full duration of the event, instead of splitting it into 8 vs 8 and 16 vs 16 matches. On top of that, not making some maps very linear would have helped to make the game mode more fun and enjoyable as well. I want to end on a positive note, but I truly can't. I feel like we got robbed in a way. I think this is because this event didn't feel like an event. It was just 2 weeks of DICE promoting a game mode that will never ever be added to the all-out warfare experience, which is a bit disappointing, but to be expected, since DICE was kind of doing this with the return of the Rush game mode as well. The difference is that when DICE was promoting the return of Rush, there were no free rewards to get while playing it. It was just a featured Portal game mode and everyone was fine with it. If you promote exactly this as an event with a nice trailer that shows off nice looking and decent skins, of which most of them are only available in the cash shop, it's kind of cheap, like it doesn't feel like an event. It is just a cheap way of trying to get players back into the game while also trying to make a quick buck at the same time. Other multiplayer games just do it better than 2042 and I get that you can only do so much with a first person shooter. But DICE could have at least added event specific challenges that give battle pass progression after completing them. The easiest way to do that would have been by changing the weekly missions to be more event specific instead of being just normal missions. Like there are at least 2 vehicle related missions during the second week of the event, which is infantry only by the way, so why not add more infantry related stuff there? Come on DICE, you can surely do better than this, right? Why not make playing the event mode feel more rewarding with extra experience or battle pass level gain? Why not give out better rewards for earning the 100 ribbons during Tactical Conquest matches or make a 150 ribbon reward that is on the same level as one of the paywalled skins that you were promoting so heavily? Those are easy fixes for problems that should not have been there in the first place. Other multiplayer games that have actual events once in a while offer a free or even purchasable separate battle pass or at least event specific challenges that reward their player base with skins and additional gameplay content, like adjusting the primary mode by adding another objective or add a whole new gameplay mode like 2042 did. Putting event skins behind a paywall is a bit cringe, but only if you use them to promote your event exclusively with those skins and don't offer anything that is on the same level as those for the players that only want to do challenges or don't plan on spending money on a game that has had a rough time since launch and is just now slowly getting better. Maybe it's just me, but the Liquidators event was a letdown. Not gameplay wise, but event wise. What do you guys think about the Liquidators event? Let me know in the comments and I will see you guys in the next one.